It was just before evening, and God saw that it was good. Everything that had happened that day, God saw that it was good. Then it was evening, and now, yes, God has gifted us, presented us with another new day. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner, Hill Holt McCain Cash Johnson. Another new day. Let's see what Brother Stephen has to say to us today in his speech to the Sanhedrin. This Brother Stephen is talking a long time. Brother Stephen knows all about his history, and he's given it to us. So let's see what it is he is going to, what kind of instructions he may give to us today for us in this present generation. So we're looking at Acts, the 7th chapter, and we're going to pick up with verse 34, and we're going to try and go through verse 43. Let's see what we can do with that. Here we come, Brother Stephen. I have indeed seen the oppression of my people in Egypt. I have heard their groaning and have come down to set them free. Now come, I will send you back to Egypt. This is the same Moses whom they had rejected with the words, "Who made you ruler and judge?" He was sent to be their ruler and deliverer by God himself, through the angel who appeared to him in the bush. He led them out of Egypt and did wonders and miraculous signs in Egypt, at the Red Sea, and for 40 years in the desert. This is that Moses who told the Israelites, "God will send you a prophet like me from your own people." He was in the assembly in the desert with the angel who spoke to him on Mount Sinai and with our fathers, and he received living words to pass on to us. But our fathers refused to obey him. Instead, they rejected him and in their hearts turned back to Egypt. They told Aaron, "Make us gods who will go before us. As for this fellow Moses who led us out of Egypt, we don't know what has happened to him." That was the time they made an idol in the form of a calf. They brought sacrifices to it and held a celebration in honor of what their hands had made. But God turned away and gave them over to the worship of the heavenly bodies. This agrees with what is written in the book of the prophets. "Did you bring me sacrifices and offerings 40 years in the desert, O house of Israel? You have lifted up the shrine of Molech and the star of your god Rephan, the idols you made to worship. Therefore, I will send you into exile beyond Babylon." I think I'll stop there because I did hear something in this historical accounting that Stephen is giving to us. And what I am going to keep embraced within the palms of my prayers, this generation, all day long today, for just this little while longer, this little more time that God has gifted me with, something that we all have. Something that we all have as we live and breathe and take one step after another. This generation. Living words to pass on. Living words to pass on. Let me just read that. That's in verse 38. Acts 7, verse 38. He was in the assembly in the desert with the angel who spoke to him on Mount Sinai and with our fathers, and he received living words to pass on to us. So my charge for this day, this generation, to speak living words, to live such that I will be passing on and will have something to pass on to my children, and yes, generations yet unborn. My children, your children, everybody's children. We all got living words coming out of us, and our actions come out of those living words. So yes, embraced within the palms of my prayers today, this day, this generation, living words to pass on to others, including my children. Living words. And I'm going to pick up some of the living words that were passed on to me, and I'm going to record those living words in writing to also pass on to my children. So yes, just before evening, God will see and God will saw that it was good. That's what it's all about. Know your history and you'll know your greatness. So today, this generation, living words. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine Williams, Foster Hall, Harvey Brown, Fontaine, Turner, Hill, Holt, McCain, Cash, Johnson. And some of the living words that were passed on to me, I'll just say them here this morning. My great-grandfather, Powell Harvey, was a deputy sheriff in Travis County, Texas, Austin, Texas. Powell Harvey. Now, I have some things in my past that I have to live up to, and things that I have to do on this day so that my children will have something to pass on to their children. I don't know if any of that makes sense to you, but this is what Brother Stephen has said to me on this day. So I say thank you, Brother Stephen. I listened to you. I heard you, and I listened to you. So now, in order to make those living words come true, what do I have to do? And I invite you to do it as well. Just get on up, go on out, and you got it. Follow Jesus. What better living words can we pass on for generations yet unborn? Living words. That's it today.